see Shannon Briggs' record, 34 years of age, but Randy, that weight, 273 pounds.
That does not make me happy. I mean, this one would make Moby Dick happy if he was watching this one, because these weights are just too much. Now, I'm not sure about Koval, but Briggs is not a 273-pounder. I'd like to see him cut about 20 pounds off of that. Get some chunk off the trunk.
Koval has made his way into the ring. We are set for introductions. Our ring announcer, Joe Antonacci.
Boxing fans, at this time, I'd ask you to all please rise and join our very special guest singer, international recording artist Nicole, as she sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we had the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Nicole, everybody.
Chris Koval last fought on December the 16th in Cleveland, easily winning against Carlton Johnson, TKO, round number 1. And our Brooklyn's own Shannon Briggs fought for the heavyweight championship of the world back in 1998 against Lennox Lewis in Atlantic City. Knocked out in the 5th round. Has a loss to Jameel McFine. That came in 2002. He's been in against McFine, George Foreman, Ray Mercer at a later date. For the introductions, once again, our ring announcer, Joe Antonacci.
Boxing fans, Cedric Kushner's Gotham Boxing presents our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of action for the USBA, NABA, NABO, and USNBC Heavyweight Championships. Tonight's main event is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission, Ron Scott Stevens, Chairman. Physicians at ringside for our main event, Dr. Osric King, Dr. Victor Kabi, and Dr. Linda Dahl. And our timekeeper at the bell, Kathy Paolillo. Boxing fans, 12 rounds of action. Our judges at ringside, Bob Gilson, Robin Taylor, and Don Trella. And our referee for this bout will be David Fields. Introducing first in the blue corner, he comes to us tonight all the way from Youngstown, Ohio. He weighed in at 266 pounds and wears black trunks. Professional record, 23 victories, only 2 defeats, 18 knockouts. Please welcome Chris Special K. Koval. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, he comes to us tonight from Brooklyn, New York. He weighed in at 273 pounds, black trunks with white trim. Professional record, 46 victories, 4 defeats, 1 draw. He is the former linear heavyweight champion of the world. Please welcome Shannon Briggs. Referee David Fields with the instruction.
Okay, Shannon, Chris, we're scheduled to box 12 rounds for the USBA Heavyweight Championship. One of the rules in the dressing room. Expect to defend my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch it off the low.
So here we go. 12 rounds. Heavyweight, Shannon Briggs.
12 rounds, heavyweights.
Chris Koval from Youngstown, Ohio. Briggs last fought on March the 18th in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Easy 4-round knockout of Dickie Ryan.
The veteran Dickie Ryan. At one time, they actually talked about Dickie being a prospect.
Briggs on his toes.
I'm surprised that the New York State Athletic Commission did not make Shannon Briggs shave that beard.
That's a little lengthy.
And it has nothing to do with cutting the opponent. If you should get cut, how are you going to work on that cut? Let's say he suffers a headbutt on his chin. How are you going to work on that cut? You can't. Right? I say take a razor, get rid of it. Expected. Koval's a puncher. Briggs is a puncher. Koval will come right at him. Koval's waiting for a shot. Can't wait too long though.
They don't do this. He's going 12, dude.
Think so?
No, nice to hear.
Nah, this is not going to. And I've said that before, and they go 12.
I think Briggs just lost some of the rubber bands from the back of his hair.
You know, I just got hit by something. I think it was that rubber band. He's going to be in trouble if that comes out. His dreads are going to go all over the place. Oh, what a body shot.
Koval saying you can't hurt me.
Yeah, whatever Koval said, believe me, that hurts. Think of the worst meal you ever ate. When you get hit with a shot like that to the body, that's what it feels like.
First round was pretty easy for Briggs. Koval has done a couple power shots, but Briggs has doubled the left hand up to the body. Some working the jab there. A little low on the blow there.
Koval telling the referee, they hit me low here. The referee acknowledged it. Briggs looks very cocky in this. He's nodding. He's enjoying it.
Because the other guy's walking in front of their hair. They're saying hurt, but he's not exactly firing back. End of round number 1 scheduled for 12. Briggs and Koval.
What? Now, can you imagine getting hit with shots like this? Bang, bang, and then looking and saying, hey, give me some more.
One down,
Come on,
one
man.
down.
Go.
Don't let him psych you out. Relax, have fun.
Good.
Okay, don't
Came back with his own shots.
You hitting him, he's feeling it.
Let me tell you, he got hit with about 4 or 5 stiff
All right, good
left
luck.
hooks to the body. Tomorrow morning, he will wonder what he got hit with.
Round 2. Shannon Briggs. Chris Koval. Briggs easily controlling the action in round 1.
Stiff jab. Those jabs like somebody else's right hand. Bing, bing. Those are jabs.
One of you that looks at it wistfully and says, wow, what did he do with the last 10 years? With that kind of hand speed, sharpness, athleticism.
A little shot to the back that Koval didn't enjoy.
Body shot from Koval. I have a feeling with Koval that, not now, but at some point, he's going to just open it up and he's going to go for broke. He's either going to get Briggs or he's going down. But he's not going to sit here and just try to wait out a decision.
No way. You're right, though. Look at him. He's backing Briggs up, looking for those bombs. And remember, he can punch. Over half of his victories have been by knockout.
Calling Jeff and Briggs and then just shoots that right hand.
Briggs got to be careful not to get too cocky because I'm telling you, if he runs into one of those big right hands, these are heavyweights. And I mean heavyweights. 266, 273.
Briggs actually looks better at 273 than Koval looks at 266.
Koval looks like, well, I guess he's one of those guys who hits the refrigerator more than the heavy bag.
Briggs pumping out that jab. He snaps that right hand right over the top.
A couple of nice shots there from Koval.
Corner of Briggs said he can
He's very entertaining. I mean, he's getting hit with some solid shots, and he's yelling back at Briggs. Right. There's his mouthpiece in out. I think he's going to
Yeah, lost his mouthpiece. Well, he's tough. That's great. Briggs wants to finish him off.
Too much of it. I don't want you doing that no more. Take the punishment if you don't have to. Psych it in now. I want you jab to the body, jab to the head, shoot the right hand. Jab to the body, 1-2 to the head, back at the hook. All right? Breathe, Chris.
What's your favorite meal? Leather. Watch this one. Briggs makes him eat this, makes him eat this, makes him eat this. And he goes, come on. I'm still hungry. Give me some more.
Okay, you're inside his fucking head already. Okay, bite down on the mouth. Yeah, bite down on the mouth. Come on, you gotta give me some more.
That was one tough guy, Koval.
Taking that punishment you don't have to.
Round number 3 in a scheduled 12-rounder. Shannon Briggs in black and white. Koval on the solid black trunks. Right hand to the body. From the Youngstown, Ohio native. Koval clearly has not faced the level of competition that Briggs has been in his career.
jab. That is some kind of jab. When I think of a heavyweight jabber, jackhammer power, I think of Larry Holmes. Tonight, Shannon Briggs is showing that is one hard jab.
Koval trying to press forward and land a big shot. A little combination from Koval. Koval has lost twice. March the beat him in 10 rounds.
You know what? Dimitrenko happens to be one of your finest fighters on this planet. And just going the distance with him showed me a lot. Forget the fact that he lost. Koval really showed me a lot in going the distance with him.
His other loss against Thomas Hayes in 2003.
See, that was, I mean, Hayes was about 10 and 1 in that fight. Just blew him out. And this guy's standing up. He is so up, but he's wobbling like that.
He's still talking to Briggs. Yeah, the friends of Shannon Briggs saying, don't play with this guy.
And the friend is so right. Look at that jab. Right hand to the trial. There's the jab. Boom! There it is again. Nice body shot. Shannon is a powerful finisher. Watch this now. There is no way this continues. It looks like the nose is broken. The blood is pouring out of the nose of Koval. He cannot let this continue.
Referee is going to let it continue. He makes the bell.
Oh, he didn't need to take those shots. Not at all. He was out. The nose, I believe, is broken. The nose is just going to bleed like that.
The left hand was one that did it. And that's it for stopping in the corner of Koval.
Hallelujah. I mean, there's no corner in history that could ever let their fighter out after a beating like that.
So Shannon Briggs stopping Chris Koval while the official time of the stoppage for Shannon Briggs. Impressive performance. More after this. back at Gotham Boxing in New York City. Shannon Briggs pummels Chris Koval. Koval does not answer the bell to start the fourth round. Barely made it out of the third, and here is why. Briggs landing power shot after power shot, and Koval playing the role of tough man. Took some shots, but then went down twice. Shannon Briggs a winner. Let's send it up to our ring announcer, Joe Antonacci.
Boxing fans, at the end of the third round, on the advice of the physician at ringside, referee David Field stops the contest. Your winner by technical knockout and the new USBA heavyweight champion from Brooklyn, New York, Shannon Briggs.
So Shannon Briggs didn't play around with Chris Koval. Did for a little bit, but he heeded the advice of some of his friends in the crowd. No sense messing around with tough guy Koval, and he finishes him off at the end of round number 3. Koval made the bell, but then at the recommendation of the ringside physician, they stopped the bout. Referee does stop the bout, so Briggs gets win number 47, his 41st stoppage. Shannon Briggs is with Randy Gordon. Randy?
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
I'm standing with Shannon Briggs. A big victory tonight. Shannon, you looked like you were having a little bit of fun in there.
Yeah, I mean, he's a tough kid, Randy. I knew he was tough, though. A lot of guys were saying, you want to knock him out in the first round. But I underestimate. I watched him fight Dominsko, and he looked, he hung in there. I knew he could go round, so, I knew he was a tough kid. So it was a great fight.
Okay, let's talk about the positive. Your power is obviously there, looking as sharp as ever. Right. Your jab. Tell us about your jab.
Oh, it's there. My trainer, Jeff Mayweather and Milton LaCroix, we work the jab. We emphasize the jab a lot. Milton likes to call it the pimp jab. So we keep it out there, and it's something that I added to my repertoire. Just a loose jab opposed to a hard, jab. Sometimes just keeping it out there in the guy's face, frustrating him.
Okay, the heavyweight scene out there now. What do you think about the heavyweight scene?
It's mine, man. I feel great. My manager, Scott Hirsch, kept me busy over the last year. We've been fighting every 30 days. Every 3 days we fight. So it's great, man. Scott's kept me busy. He's a great trainer, a great manager, and he's a sometime trainer too. So, I got a great team behind me, Randy, and that's what's making this comeback successful.
Obviously, if you're in there with a Vladimir Klitschko, one of those guys, you don't go playing games like this. You don't go being cocky. How do you look at a fight like you against Vladimir or one of the other Russians that are now holding the titles?
Randy, I realized after all these years that's how I fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm a better guy as a boxer. I'm a better guy as a mover. If I'm having fun, then I'm doing my thing. For a long time, I fought a different style, flat-footed, knocking guys out. I have power, but at the same time, I got to use my range, and that's what I'm doing right now. What up, Leslie? So I'm feeling great, Randy. Listen, you've been knowing me since I was a baby. So, I'm happy to be here, 34 years old, still fighting. I can still talk a little bit, got a little bit of money. I'm doing great for myself, so I'm happy, man.
What brought the whole change about in Shannon Briggs?
My manager, Scott Hirsch, man, he believed in me when nobody else did. He came to my rescue, man, and showed me the support that I needed, man, just in and out of the ring as a friend, as a brother, as a dad, even though he's young, you know what I'm saying? He's been supporting me, and just that belief, and the team behind me, honestly, we got a strong team, man. We got Rizzo. We got a huge organization right now, a great training camp down in Florida. We got everybody you can name. We got a great team, Jeff Mayweather, Milton LaCroix, Anthony Shield Wilson. We're doing great, man. We're doing big things. This year, Shannon Briggs will be heavyweight champion of the world, for sure.
This year?
This year, no two ways about it.
Okay, let me get on the negative side a little bit. Back in the last 15, 20 years, a couple of real good heavyweights out there like James Broad, who represented the United States in the Olympics, Tony Tubbs, guys like that. I thought Michael Dokes put on way too much weight.
Right.
Shannon, are you too heavy?
No, I feel great. My weight is I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I'm strong. I'm a heavyweight. That's what I'm going to fight, heavy. And I eat a lot.
Heavyweight. I was sitting with Bob Popper. We're eating some chocolate. We decided to give it to you.
Give it to me.
Here we go. Shannon Briggs, a big victory tonight. We'll be back
All I do is eat.
after this.
Well, Shannon may have dropped the chocolate, but he also dropped Chris Koval. Dropped him twice in the third round. once with a pounding right hand, and then he would finish him off with a monster left hook to the jaw that just starched Koval. Koval tried the tough man routine, took the knee. He was hurt after a series of shots, and then watch this perfect left hook. Right hand and then a left hook, and down went Koval. He did make the bell, but would not answer the bell to start the fourth. So Shannon Briggs